Give it up for my friend. Put your hands together. Give it up for Patrick O'Shea.
Give it up for Troy. Give it up for him. Give it up for Carrie. Give it up for her. Give it up for him. How are you? Yes, my name is Pat O'Shea. A very Irish name. I have a very Irish look. And the other day, I was Irish bashed. I'll explain. I was at a bar, obviously. I sit down, I order a beer. I sit down, I order a beer. I was a little bit hungry. I also ordered a baked potato. I'm just drinking a beer, eating a potato. This barfly comes up behind me and goes, "Hey, Pat O'Shea, drinking a beer, eating a potato. Could you be any more Irish? I could punch you in the face right now. Break open a whiskey bottle, shove it in your ribs. Whack you in the knees with my shillelagh. River dance on your torso. And then when you're lying there in the pool of your own blood, I write a long, rambling poem about it. And then it's off into the paddy rag with you, boyo. Because that's what we do. I like to drink a little bit. Actually, I drink a lot. This is how much I drink. I bike 75 miles a week. I do 150 sit-ups every morning, and I still look like this. That's a hell of a lot of drinking going on. Some people do really stupid things when they drink, like drink and drive. I don't drink and drive, mostly because I don't drive. I have been known to drink and ride my bike though, which is not a really smart thing to do. I did that the other day. I was riding really slowly over a bridge coming home, going about -5 miles an hour. And I'm going over the bridge and there's someone right behind me, like 5 feet behind me the entire time. You know, I'm just going over the bridge. And after a while I'm just like, go around me, just go around me. Finally the guy passes me, and as he does, he leans in and goes, "Vroom!" I'm like, what are you, 10 years old? Really? Vroom? And then I'm just like, all right, I'm going to catch this guy. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Turns out I'm drunk and 40. I ain't catching anyone. So I don't see him for a while. I actually see him about 25 minutes later. I see his bike first, leaned up against a pole, and then I see him in the arms of an EMT. Apparently he had blown off a light and gotten hit by a car. Yeah, so I went over, I'm like, is he okay? And the EMT's like, yeah, he suffered a little bit of head trauma. I'm like, oh, that's awful. Is he conscious? Oh, yeah, he can hear you. Oh, in that case, vroom! I didn't say that. That wouldn't have been appropriate. What I said was, a little more apropos, I think. I'm a city person. I like the city. I like my gay people. Cities are good for gay. There are some people out there that are anti-gay, like really across the board anti-gay. And I have a theory that people who are anti-gay are in fact secretly gay themselves. Just like people who are really racist are secretly gay themselves. Because there's nothing gayer than racism when you think about it. Someone accused me of being racist the other day. Actually, he accused me of looking racist, to be more specific. I'm like, what are you talking about? I look racist. He goes, you kind of have racist sideburns. That's ridiculous. So I had to come up with 3 examples. I'm just like, you know, there are plenty of non-racist people who have sideburns. There's Wolverine, Elvis, the slave owner from the movie Amistad. Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. Maybe they are a little racist, but I am not. In fact, I am so not racist. The other day, I was sitting at this outdoor cafe, and this woman walks by, who had kind of a nice booty, I guess. So I just look at it for like 2 seconds. I'm just like, okay. And there was this young black guy sitting next to me, and he looks over, he goes, you like that? You like that? Son, you're black. I'm like, really? That's all it takes? Can we go back 20 years in time? Because I'd really like to get into that college. So my food comes, and I like to put a lot of hot sauce on my food. So I put some hot sauce on there. The kid again goes, You like that? You like hot sauce? You like that? Son, you're black. I'm like, I appreciate you trying to include me in your little, thing, but trust me, I'm not that, I'm a stud. I'm not that cool, okay? Like, no, son, you're black. You're black. He was undeterred. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to prove I'm not black. You want me to prove it? Well, I'm going to prove it. So I stood up, walked into the street, and yelled, taxi, and nobody picked me up, so I guess I'm black. Black Irish, I guess is what they call it. The Black Irish. You got to be careful who you approach in the street, though, because I was lost the other day in the city looking for this restaurant, meeting up with friends. I get lost, so I just ask the first guy I see for directions, and it happened to be this guy walking a dog. And I was like, excuse me, sir, do you know what the... I didn't even get 2 words out of my mouth, and he's like, not friendly! Like, not friendly? Is he talking about the dog? Because if he's talking about himself? That is fantastic, and I'm going to start doing it. Next time somebody asks me where the subway is, excuse me, sir. Not friendly! You don't want to know where I'm going to send you.